When I've created a new persona in GDrive with the IFTTT SEO process using a proxy and phone verifying the Gmail account, do I then need to keep that proxy and always log in using it associated Gmail and GDrive or Google Sites, or is there a different, more efficient way? Honestly, I'm going to tell you this, and it might not be something you want to hear, but go buy Browsio. I mean, I'm not kidding. If you're doing SEO work, guys, like Browsio should be an absolute, like it should be a staple. It should be part of your toolbox. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because for exactly what you're talking about, Bacon, I'm going to call you Bacon. It's because like it used to be, guys, and it's still, you can still get away with this. Okay. So you can create the account using a proxy and phone verify it using burner phone numbers or whatever. And even those, like, it's getting so much more difficult to phone verify accounts now, guys. It really is. Even for our phone verified account provider, it's getting more difficult. So it's across the board becoming more difficult. So, you can't, once you've created the account, you can log out, clear cache and cookies on your IP, remove the proxy, clear cache and cookies, run CCleaner, and then log into that account through your own IP. And you may have to re-verify the account, but you only have to do that once. And then you can log in and out of that account from your IP as many times as you want. However, I don't recommend doing that anymore, if possible. The way to avoid that now is to use Browsio, because you can assign a proxy to an account and use that proxy every time that you log in. In fact, you never, unless you manually go log out, you actually never log out with that profile using that IP. And that's in part why I like it so much, because every time you go to do any activity in that profile, any one of the accounts for that profile, it's going to be building a history, a digital history and a footprint. And cookies are going to start to accrue for that profile, for that persona, right? So cookies will start to accrue. Guys, that is so much more natural looking than, every time you go to switch accounts, you log out, clear cache and cookies, switch, don't worry about the proxies. That has nothing to do with it. But just logging into an account that's always on 100% clean, fresh, wiped clean browser, that looks unnatural. And you can still do it, and it still works right now. But I can tell you that it's likely that those accounts aren't going to be nearly as effective or as powerful as accounts that have a typical browsing history and cookies accrued, if that makes sense. So again, Bacon, I recommend highly, and Browsio, by the way, guys, has a monthly now for people that didn't want to buy the yearly or the lifetime licenses, which is quite expensive now. Totally worth it though, in my opinion. But they do have a monthly now. So get it and start using it. It's going to save you a shit ton of time, first of all. Second of all, it's going to make your profiles so much stronger. As far as proxies, guys, my favorite proxy provider for these, because especially for stuff with using with Browsio, is I like buying permanent proxies. So I only have them replaced when needed. A lot of proxy providers will automatically replace your proxies every 30 days. I don't like that, because I want to keep the proxies associated with the personas or profiles that I have assigned to them, right? So I've been using easy proxies. Semanticmastery.com, easy, the letter E, the letter Z, proxies.com, or excuse me, just semanticmastery.com/easy proxies will take you over to there. It's a great, I've been using easy proxies for 4 or 5 years now. And I like it because they're permanent proxies. You can select, like you can say, I just want US based proxies, and they'll send those to you. If you ever have any problems with them, they replace them within 24 hours, no questions asked. So, and it's just a really good service. Been really, really happy with them. So, by the way, get dedicated proxies, guys. Don't get shared. I know it's tempting to get shared because it's cheaper, but you want clean proxies. So, okay.